Hey, this is Allie Edwards, and I'm here today to do a new product overview for you that takes a closer look at the different components that are available for our brand new story planner. Now, the idea with a story planner is not a traditional planner in the way that you might think of it, where you are using it to organize your life basis, off of the months of the year or anything like that. This is purely a home for stories that you may want to tell, that you may want to take and translate into projects or mini books or layouts or anything like that down the road. This is a home to keep those. The way that I envision this is that I want to have a binder. So we made some binders. These are smaller than our 6x8 binders, and we have two different color options for you to choose from. But I wanted a small binder that I could keep here on my work table or next to my desk that would then have pages where I could write down stories that I wanted to tell later on. So sometimes when I'm working on my projects, I come up with other story ideas, or one thing sparks another thing, and I want somewhere to write those things down. In the past, I've used my computer a lot for this, keeping track of them in things like Evernote, which I still may do from time to time, but I really want to have something here on my table that is accessible, that I can pull out and jot down different story ideas. So let's get started and let me show you what we have available here. So we have two albums. Like I said, these are smaller than 6x8. The dimensions are available for you on the product page. One is black with white polka dots on it. Has a silver book plate. Inside it has 6 rings with just a white interior, and these don't come with anything inside of them, so they are ready to be filled with whatever you may want to fill inside there, and I'm going to give you some options here. And then we have a cream colored linen album, same size, again smaller than 6x8, white interior, 6 rings with a silver book plate on the side there as well for you to customize it in whatever way you want. So you might like the linen, you might like the black and white. That's going to be totally up to you. So from there, you can kind of customize what you want to have on the inside, and I'm going to show you some of those options. One of the product options, the first one is a set of dividers, and I believe there's 10 transparent dividers, and what I wanted to do in my story album is have sections for each person in my family, so that I can go through and be like, okay, here's a story about Allie, here's one about Simon, here's one about Audrey, that kind of thing. And then I have one for everyone, and then I have 2 blank ones here in the back. We have stickers as part of a sticker bundle that you can purchase separately, and I'll show you those in a few minutes here. But essentially these you can just put right into the album, and this becomes, your initial home, right? This is the place where then you can put different stories inside. And I'll show you in just a second here what the notepads we have available for you as well. So here's the transparent dividers. Then we have a bundle that you can purchase that has a transparency that says believe in the power of your own story. And I'm just gonna put this right on here because I like that as the front page. And then we have a pocket page, again, that fits the same size here, and this is similar if you're a story kit subscriber, similar to that, but a little bit different, with the holes punched on the side there that then you can slip in if you wanted to keep special things maybe related to your stories, things you wanted to use in the future on future projects. And then we also made a pocket page that just has a cute star pattern here that you could put in wherever you wanted in the album itself. I'm just going to put it in the back for now, but again could hold tickets or different kinds of stories, things that you might want to add in there as well. Next up, let's talk about, we have a sticker bundle. So this sticker bundle includes 2 sheets of each of these designs. These are similar to ones that we've done in the past. So we have some word phrase stickers that can be added into the planner, or you can use them on other projects as well. It has the insert. We have 2 sheets of these, so you can put ones on top if you make a mistake, those kinds of things. And this is the writable paper, so the texture of this paper is a little bit different than the shiny ones that we use for these other stickers. There's some icon stickers, some label stickers, actually 2 different kinds of label stickers. Well, label stickers, and then I would say banner stickers. Again, you can use these if you want to decorate, or you could use them on other projects as well. That is the sticker bundle. Then we have the notepads. Now we have two different styles of notepads. One is for story ideas and the other one is a project planning notepad. So when I was thinking this through, how I want to work on it is I want to have a place to specifically document some stories. And this is, you know, you can see right here, like this sheet is for two different story ideas. And in general, I probably won't be writing out all of my journaling here, but it's more just capturing what's the general idea. What do I want to say in this story? What photos do I have or what photos do I need? You can write that down right here. And what embellishments do you want to use? That may be something that works for you. You can put the date that you documented on here. And then underneath it says layout, pocket page, mini book, or just to remember. So this could end up being something where you're just jotting down things about your family or things about yourself, and they may not actually even become layouts, but you'll have a place to store these ideas. So the part on the top is repeated on the bottom. These pads have a large variety, not variety, but a large number of sheets. And for those of you that might be wondering, the paper weight or the paper quality of these pads is in between a logbook and a journal card. So our December daily logbook or the 3x4 cards, the 3x4 pads that we have in the shop right now are a little thinner than this. This is kind of a step up from those. So I know some of you have had questions about that in the past. So the first one is the story idea pad, and then the second one is a project planning pad. And this one has, you know, says project plan on the top, title, a space to write down your reason why, a space to write down to do before your project begins, supplies needed, personal pep talk in case you need it, related to whatever your project is going to be, and then a space for story ideas over here. So you could use something like this for getting started with week in the life, getting started with day in the life, things that you want to remember potentially about the way that you're going to document the project. Basically, I just want to give you a home, right? A home for these kinds of ideas, because if we are allowed the opportunity to capture those ideas when they come to us, it's more likely that we're going to be able to tell those stories down the road as well. So, and then these fit. I'll just show you. You can tear them off, and then you can put them right into the story idea, you know, or whatever you put down on the tab. So if I had a story about myself, I can start it right here, adding those in there as well. And then you could use the tabs even for projects too if you wanted to use them that way. You know, maybe I even have one on here, you know, I have one for each person and then one for everyone, and maybe I'll just put one here that's projects that I could then put in the project planning pages as well. So those are the two pads, and then we have a bundle that includes two different ones. One is just a little story thoughts pad. This isn't sticky noted, but you can just tear them off. You could put a little adhesive to put it down if you wanted to add them directly onto one of these pages. We also did a details pad here that says observations, gratitudes, and overheard with a date on the bottom. So if there's something specific you wanted to document, or you want to document something about one of your children or someone else that you care about, this is just another opportunity to pull out some of those kinds of stories there. Yeah, so those two come together in their own bundle. And then we have a couple other things available as well. One is a new set of mini inks that I will open here and show you. Mini inks have been pretty popular. We've had them come out in a variety of different colors now. This mini ink bundle includes Columbia, St. Helens, Deschutes, which is the navy, Astoria is the light pink, and then Tillamook is the orange. So we have one mini ink bundle available like that. And then we also have a rolling stamp bundle that comes with two mini inks. So we have brought back our time rolling stamp. So this is a roller stamp that actually you can document, you know, 8 p.m., 7 a.m., those kinds of things. If you're wanting to document very specific time-related things, we've paired this with our phrases rolling stamp, and then two ink pads here, which is Pendleton and Black Butte. So the red and the black, which are two of my favorites. So that's available in a bundle as well. So that is a look at our newest release here for the story planner. I'm really excited to see how people use them, how I end up using them. We thought that this was a good starting place for this kind of a project idea, or just, this idea of having a home. I really wanted to have a home for my stories. Again, like I said, that can just be sitting here on my desktop where I can grab it and I can jot things down easily. And then when I have time to do layouts, or I have time to do a mini book, or even working in project life, that I will have a place where those stories are already held. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions.